So let's take a little about this bill itself. You want to, or just
let's get into it. Look, everybody recognized, and I say everybody, it was all over the place. Like how much pork was in it. Even having some of the fact checkers, I'm realizing something, man. When you have to censor information and say that's partially true, partially false, all this other stuff, that's Nazi propaganda, dude. And that's what Facebook and all these places are doing, because they're like, that wasn't the full stimulus bill. That was the COVID relief bill. It's under the same dang bill.
Yeah, they fit it all in together.
They fit it all in. Like, so it's all together in one. So don't let them fool you and say, oh, that was a separate bill. No, how do you think they got 5,000 pages out? Listen to me. Why is the Constitution only 4 pages long, but this is over 5,000 pages that they only had? I'm thinking, I think Tulsi Gabbard said like 8 hours to read. Not even.
I think AOC said something like 2 hours. 2 hours. And it is hell freezing over when we agree with AOC, but she was like 5,000 pages, 2 hours to read this. Yet then she went and voted for it anyway.
Yeah, because we got to trust people, right? Because government never gets it wrong. So you have this bill that's got a ton of pork in it and says, here's $600 of your money, people. Live with it.
Man, Paul and I were talking about that on Facebook, and just the gall of this situation, the gall of this. Let's take your money from you. We'll shut down your businesses.
Truth.
We'll shut down your economy. We'll force you to wear masks. We'll force you to separate from your families.
Yeah, and it's funny. Those same people legislating this junk are the ones getting a paycheck still.
Yeah.
And there's a business owner I was just watching yesterday. He blocked actually the guy that was trying to shut his business down. He blocked the dude in by his truck.
Oh, cool.
Right. And the guy's like, it's just my job. We know that, but don't you have something in your heart?
Yeah.
That's like, dude, this is just wrong.
It is. This comparison may seem exaggerating, but sometimes you need an exaggeration. The guards of the concentration camps also said it was just my job.
Yeah, dude. A lot of Hitler's henchmen said that. They were like, we were just following orders. It was the law. It was a law. And they weren't ignorant to the fact that they were still held liable for that law. So these men and women that are like, hey, you got to shut down your business. He looked at him and said, that's cool. So you got paid, right? Because my cook hasn't gotten paid. My workers in the front my waitresses haven't gotten paid. What am I supposed to tell my bills? Oh, go talk to the city governments because they shut down my business. What am I supposed to say? Yeah. Go bankrupt? Is that the answer here?
Hold out for PPP.
But again, I'm supposed to pay taxes to pay you. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that awesome? I'm telling you, dude, there's something about the spirit of division that's hitting America, and it hit it quick. And it's always been here, but it almost like surfaced quickly. And you know who started it? You know who's really the arbiter of it all? If you're not careful, it's the media. Malcolm X said it best. If you're not careful, the newspapers will have you hating those who do the oppressed, or hating those who are oppressed, and then loving those who are doing the oppressing. That's exactly what's happening right now. Where people are wearing Fauci sweatshirts. They're one guy. That shows the gross error of their way. That one person is their guy. Because I say the same thing about Trump worshipers. Same thing. It's all about Trump. If Trump. Same thing with Fauci. Dude, I'm telling you, the people are the same. And if we're not following scripture and understanding the gospels, we will never understand seeing and hearing with our eyes and our ears. We won't have the spiritual mindset to say, no, this is division right now. And it's trying to creep into the church. And it did.
Well, and let's go to the Trump side for it. So I know people will be arguing that he was doing 4D chess on this whole thing. And he, when he said, well, let's do 2,000. And it was funny because somebody was like, yeah, $600. Hopefully Trump vetoes it. And I saw he had come out and wasn't saying that he was going to sign it. So I was like, oh, good news. And then he makes this comment about, well, I need a raise to $2,000. It was just like, oh, man. Oh,
we don't have the money for that.
What?
And I understand some of the conservatives saying it's your money anyway.
Yeah.
We don't have the money to print.
Which is funny. We sent in all of our money, and then they're like, we don't have any money. You have my money.
That's right.
Give it back.
Don't you understand? You're saying it's your money anyway. No. We don't have the money. We have to print it.
Spent.
Yeah, dude. But beyond that, we have to print more money, which devalues the currency of the dollar, the value of the dollar, which then inflation will go up, dude, and we'll all be had on this. And dude, we just don't learn from history that, dude, this is happening right now.
Yeah.
You keep doing this, you keep messing with the natural order of things, it'll eventually come back to bite you. If you keep taking care of that cat by feeding them tuna fish on the outside, it'll keep coming back and you'll never get rid of it. You won't. And it's just that's just the natural order of man and human nature.